All right, ready to get underway. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Snap throwing. In the dirt.
1-2.
Ohtani gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Gilhot. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Swings through that one.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in Boston. And towing the slab here, Jordan Zimmerman.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Tag, ow! Piazza with a great throw. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Eddie Murray now at the plate. And ball 1. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered back there. Gone! A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Adam Dunn. On the ground, right side. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Boston. Second inning set to go. Now it's Devers at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it. And there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Jaron Duran.
Jaron Duran in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
That's down. That's a ball.
And that's in there for a strike. A slider that finds the mark. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't
That
get it
is
inside
the right
enough,
fielder,
because
number 8.
as a hitter,
Nick
you see it coming across the
Castellanos.
plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Robert hustles it back in. That holds the runner at second base. So runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one ripped but foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next offering, he's in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it for the K. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Zimmerman back to work. There's a strike. Swanson in his 9th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And quickly 1 away in the second. And here is Hunter Goodman. Swings here and blasts one left field. Santander going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Robert Jr. Just missed. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. That one is upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. top half of the third inning.
for
Trey
New
Turner
York,
at the
the
plate.
shortstop,
Chris, he's their
Trey
team leader when it comes to
Turner.
RBIs. First
That's
pitch
inside ball.
misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning.
Ball.
Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
In the air, center field. Robert under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani
Now
up to the
back,
dish.
designated hitter,
1 for 1 with a
Shohei
single so far.
Ohtani.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Man, he really
0-1.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Missed with a changeup. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one in the
Got a
dirt.
full count.
Full count, 3-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up.
0-1.
That was ugly.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. That misses.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't.
Back inside Fenway
Now
Park.
pitching.
Stepping in, Geraldo
Aaron
Perdomo.
Bummer.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
That's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Now the third baseman, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one's
that's
upstairs, ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
It might be time to
1-1.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught
1
out
ball,
in
no
front and
strikes.
didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And there's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
1-2 is the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Fenway,
Leadoff
all set for
the
the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. In the air, right side. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing
1-1.
outside of the strike zone. you can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Late swing fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He popped out his first time. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball one.
Heck.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting.
Now
The
batting
center fielder,
Jaron Duran. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's
1-1.
outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Back to the mound. He's got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate. Eddie Murray. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 44.
Adam Dunn getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
One.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there. One out, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Swanson.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising. We go to the top of the 5th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Feller back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That clips the corner.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk.
Runner, take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Go-ahead run on base. Piazza digs in now. Doubled his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. Now a long throw to first. Digging in,
now
Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1.
Santander.
Santander, 30 years old now, and he was
0-1.
born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. And that one upstairs, ball one. This one in the dirt. Man at first, one away. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up.
Hey.
Runner at first with no outs here. Inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball three. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. And they lead it. It's 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game, and then Sunday they pushed the series by winning game 4 back to Oakland for game 5. And unfortunately, they won game 5 as well.
Anthony takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Not even close there. And that's ball two. That was 2003. The Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Number 4 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Perdomo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
That's it.
That one missing inside. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos gets under it. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Eric Davis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back here at Fenway, Trey Turner now.
The shortstop.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Right, 2. 1-2, the count.
The next
That's
offering
the ball.
misses. 2-2.
2-2.
So Trey goes down on strikes. Now Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
So
No ball,
back
one
in
strike.
2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
2 strikes.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Ketel Marte. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
To the right side, Murray. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Fenway Park, and here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
On the ground to third. Throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. 1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
This guy's sink has so
No
much
balls,
drop in it. It's
2
almost
strikes.
like a split finger fastball.
Hey,
Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swanson
Ball.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Castellanos makes the grab. And the inning is... New inning getting
Leading
started.
off
And
for
now
the
the first
Timbers,
baseman,
the
Gil
first baseman,
Hodges.
Gil Hodges.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one
That
off
missed,
the
that's a
outside
ball.
edge.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jump throw. And they get the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Devers
Hey,
at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
And that
1-1.
skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark
Ball.
there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
3-2
Ball
now.
count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Jaron Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And
Your
I
ball,
would
one
say
strike.
that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And the 0-2. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that
The
infield
batter, the
single.
right fielder, Nick
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He is struck out, and he is walked on the ground. And that one handled. That's the third out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So up next, Luis Robert Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. A changeup missing, and that is ball one. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second to Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza. Now pitching. Michael Kopech.
Late on that fastball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Robert puts it away for the out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Kopech in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. Fought off foul. Kopech deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. On a line out towards center. Robert makes the catch, inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Pete Fairbanks.
And misses inside.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Makes the grab, one down. Here's the third baseman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
They say it went.
0-2.
That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And here is Eric Davis. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Check swing,
ball, 2
no
strikes.
appeal. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch
1-1.
way upstairs. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ruled a swing. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. Craig Kimbrell on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
It's 0-1. That's a ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. Davis going back. And it's off the green monster. Runner in scoring position, no outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Kimbrell, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. And he dives in ahead of the tag. He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. In the dirt.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Ohtani up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
That one at triple digits.
1-2.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Devers. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and